on this computer. One second. Right. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I've got it. It's in there. 1 second. So let me try and share the screen now. Screen 2. No, screen 1. Share. Right. Okay. So can you see?
Yes, you can see the screen.
Can everyone see the screen? Okay.
Yeah, we can see it.
Can you see it? Right. Okay. So the technology is divided into really into 3 different sections, and each one we have a part to play in it. So basically, depending on which one suits which environment or which business or which institution, we can tailor one to them. So the first one is the network layer, which is the real base layer where everything really happens. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what you're seeing here is the network layer or the base layer. So this is a Bitcoin core node. I want you to think about a node as a router. So just like the router you have in your house that can send and receive packets of traffic, and that traffic can be anything. It can be email, it can be text, it can be voice, data, video, anything. You can pass it on to it. This is the blockchain representation of that router. So this can be installed anywhere. It can be installed in your house. It can be installed in an office. It can be installed in a bank. Anywhere can have this running. The advantage of having this is that you have your own blockchain node where you can operate from. So this is decentralized from anything else on the planet. The only thing it's connected to is other blockchain nodes around the world. So if I open up the peers here, can you see here?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all the peers that this node is connected to. Now, these nodes can be anywhere. It can be in America, it can be in China, it can be in Ghana, it can be in Nigeria. It doesn't matter where they are. This node knows how to find them. So, and also this node can also receive and send Bitcoin at the same time. So apart from acting as a router, it can still act as a wallet. So you have a fully functional wallet here. And if you look at the screen here, this is some amount of Bitcoin that has been sent to this node. The advantage, again, of having this node is that, for instance, you can install one. I'll just give practical examples. You can install one in Accra and install one in Tamale, install one in Cape Coast, and you'll be able to transfer Bitcoin amongst them. Again, like institutions, so universities, University of Ghana can have one, KNUST can have one, Cape Coast University can have one, and they can all transmit amongst themselves. So this is just an overview of the network layer. By all means, if you have any questions, I'm sure you would. I'm sure other people would as well. You can put those questions together, and then on another session we can attempt to answer them. So this would conclude the network layer. I know it's a bit rushed, but I think our timing, I can't even see how the timing is going. So Isaac, can you see it? But yeah, so this will be the network layer. Okay, so I'll move over now to the application layer. So if you just bear with me one moment, let me see if I can find this. Just one moment. Down a bit. Right, okay. So the next one, which we're going to look at, is the application layer. Right, again, think about this as the same thing. So basically you have the network layer, which is like the router, the router that the internet traffic passes on. This one is the application layer. So like compared to the internet, this will be the website or application level of the blockchain. Now over here, this is just a demo of a shopping cart, just to show people what you can do with Bitcoin applications. So over here, it's just a tea shop, just a simple tea shop. You can browse it. You can see the different types of teas that they have. I'll just move this here so you can see the effect. So for instance, if I want this tea and I tap it, you can see that it gets added to the cart. I can say, okay, I want this one as well. And then you see on the right that it gets added to the cart here. So as an example, I'm just going to go through to show you the customer experience when someone tries to purchase something from an application like this. So they can click confirm. It would show them a summary of what they've chosen. They can decide to tip if they want different percentages, or they can manually write it in, and then they can just go ahead to pay. And then from that point, an invoice is generated, which at this point, a user who has Bitcoin in their hot wallet will be able to just scan this QR code and the money gets deducted and sent to the merchant straight away. Now, the nodes that we build would play a part in this, because we'll be able to connect the nodes to a shopping application like this. That can suit any business, really. I mean, this one is just an example of a tea shop, but it can be anything. And it can even be a service that you use this for. So it can be customized to anything. In the shopping cart, it's really dynamic. If you don't want something, you can just click it, and then it would just go back or empty the cart. So again, just as a quick overview, this is the application layer. Okay. Another thing which complements the application layer is this device. So one second, let's just pull that device up again. Over here. Okay, can you see the screen? Can you see the screen? So this here is the custom payment device, which can be connected to the Bitcoin nodes, which businesses can have. So on the top left here, a business will be able to accept Bitcoin. On the top right here, a business will be able to accept USDT, which is the stable version of the US dollar, digital. And then at the bottom, businesses will be able to accept ZEUS, which is our coin, for any goods or services. Now, bear in mind that this device here will be connected to the Bitcoin nodes. So a business can have the Bitcoin node and have this device as well, have the application layer, which is this one configured, and then that's it. They'll be able to run their business as normal. Okay, so that concludes the application layer. The third layer is obviously the currency layer, which everyone is used to. But then with ZEUS, this branches into Web3 as well. So I'm sure you guys have heard of Web3. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people wonder what it is. Web3 really is just like an iteration of the current internet that we have right now. It works in a different way because of the way it addresses objects, so that every object is like its own entity and can move and has value and can be owned specifically. So ZEUS would do a lot of education, and a lot of people can get to actually have, a hands-down use of it to be able to see how it works, how they can configure wallets, how they can move coins around. One of the cool things about Web3 is I'm just going to show you a glimpse of it here. I'll show you a glimpse of it here, but then perhaps another time I can show you a bit more granular demo of that one specifically. So if you think about it, like the way we have email addresses, so we can have isaac@something.gmail.com or isaac.something or just any email. Now this in Web3 is what we call the like DNS for Web3. So imagine that this is me in Web3, but then I can now be addressed by my name. So basically, you can send me etc by just typing in. So for instance, you can just go here and type in, I don't know, maybe richmond.etc, and then you'll be able to send me etc directly to my name. So just like we used to in the with email, you'll be able to do that in Web3. So if you look here, you can see I have one of the accounts called Red Cross. So at the moment, if you send etc to redcross.etc, it would arrive in this wallet. Similarly, again, this one is James Bond. If you send etc to jamesbond.etc, it would arrive in this wallet. Now, another time I'll show you how they work in action. So by moving one into another, but obviously we just looking at how much time we have. So I just wanted to show you this just really quick, so you understand the scope of Web3. So this one is just the currency layer of Web3. Web3 consists of so many things. I mean, we're talking games, we're talking like metaverses, we're talking marketplaces, we're talking economies of their own that are just decentralized and like are their own entities that people can operate in. So that is one of the propositions that the Zeus project is bringing along. I'm sure you can take your time to read the live paper itself. Isaac potentially can give you the link, just so you can familiarize yourself with like the whole project, like when it was created, some of the technical properties, how many of the coins are available, how you can configure wallets, the real world use cases of the project. So one of the main use cases is building of the nodes, which I showed you, which is the network layer. And again, giving people the ability to be able to store their own value securely with themselves, so that nobody can take it away from them or even steal it from them, like what we've seen with FTX. Again, this is just a demo of the application layer, which I already showed you. Another point where we can use Zeus is in waste recycling projects. So because the protocol is already active and can easily be configured, we can partner with recycling projects to do community cleanup programs. So like, I don't know, picking up and recycling plastic, for example. And then once the work is done, the participants can receive Zeus as a reward. Another use case will be research into layer 2 Lightning Network, where we'll be able to open up Lightning channels for businesses to be able to transfer Bitcoin for free. And again, Zeus will play a great part in this, because any company that decides to participate in that research with us will be able to have some amount of Zeus to play around with. A final thing, so if you go down here, you have all the steps to be able to configure an ATC and Zeus wallet. We encourage everyone to at least have a go. We encourage everyone to have a go and try and at least create an Ethereum Classic wallet and then a Zeus wallet. And just get familiar with how you can, for instance, swap ETC for Zeus on a decentralized exchange, and then how to navigate the wallet. And then right at the bottom here, which I think is really important, is that you can generate invoices directly in the ZEUS wallet. So if you want someone to send you 100,000 ZEUS, you can just generate an invoice, get them to scan a QR code, and then the 100,000 ZEUS will come straight into your wallet. So those are the Web3 functionalities, some of the Web3 functionalities of the Zeus project. And finally, and a very important point is that we want to promote cold storage security best practices. So we want to encourage people to safely store and manage their digital assets in hardware wallets. So let's have a look. The hardware wallet looks something like this. So if you just bear with me while it opens. So it looks something like this. So this wallet can hold many coins and it can be connected and disconnected from the internet, so that when you keep your coins here, you know that no hacker, no scammer can take the coins from you, because before you can do anything here, you have to connect the wallet to the internet. So it gives you a very strong layer of security against loss of your coins and really against theft. Okay, so that concludes the main overview of the Zeus project. I'm sure you have many questions that you want to ask. By all means, because the time is limited, by all means you can watch the videos back. You can go through the article and try and at least set up a wallet. And then if you have any more questions, we can just put them together, and then we'll try and answer them
I think we should try and really hear from him, because he will give us the pass to the SRC.
Yes.
Be able to test I think he sent me a message that his network just went off. So quickly, okay. I think we have about just
7
5 minutes.
Yeah.
7 minutes. Okay. So should I reschedule a quick meeting right now, or
you said?
Or should I I can reschedule a quick meeting right now. Then we join again.
Okay, so that he can answer questions.
Yes.
Yes. If yes, that's no problem. That shouldn't be a problem.
That's it. All right.